Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today's project is we're going to be attaching blinds to this upper part of this casement right here, the casement around the window. Now there's different ways you can mount these. You can mount it up above the window itself on the drywall, but in this particular application I'm going to be mounting it right up here on the woodwork because that's where I need it. All right, so all I'm going to tell you is that make sure you measure before you start putting it up because you want to make sure that you only put it up one time. You don't want to have to go up here and take it off and do it a second time. Let me bring you in. I'm going to show you what kind of tools we're going to need, and then we're going to get started and we're going to get this job done. Okay, so these are the blinds that we're going to be using right here. Okay, and what we're going to need is we're going to need a drill. Or in this particular case, it's a drill and a screwdriver, so we can use it as both. A couple of drill bits to drill holes, pilot holes in the woodwork. A flathead screwdriver possibly, and a Phillips head screwdriver. This is our driver for our drill. A pencil, a ruler, and that is your most important tool right there. And the brackets that need to be mounted up on the casement of the window to attach the blinds to it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our measurements. We measured from that side across to this side to where we need to mount our bracket. And this is where our bracket is going to go at the very edge of this wood right here. All right, so let's get up here. We're going to put our bracket up here. We're going to mark the holes, and then we're going to drill small pilot holes in the wood to hold the blinds. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to take our bracket, and they're left and right brackets, just so you know. One's left side and one's right side. We're going to take our bracket, put it up right up here where we want to mount it, just like that. We'll take our pencil and we'll mark where we're going to drill. Okay, here and here. So we're going to drill two pilot holes right here. Let's grab our drill and we're going to drill it. Now I want to just point one other thing out to you. This is the length of the screw that we're going to use. So what we did is we took our drill bit that we're going to drill a pilot hole for, and we marked it with tape how far in we're going to drill. And that's how far we're going to drill into the wood. We're not going to go further than that. We're just going to go that depth into the wood. All right, so let's get up there. We're going to drill our pilot holes and we'll continue. We're just going to put it on here nice and easy and drill nice and slow. And once we've reached the depth that we need, then we'll take it back out. And we're going to drill our second hole. Remember, nice and slow. Okay, so we reached the depth of our marker. Let's put our bracket up. Screw these on. You do not want to screw it in too tight. You want to just catch it till it's a couple of threads in and then catch your second bolt in. All right, so we're going to take our bracket like this, hold it up on the window like that, and we're going to catch the screw into here. Okay, just a couple of threads. And now we'll take our second screw and we'll put our second screw in there as well. Okay, now we have both of them caught. Now we can screw them in until they're almost all the way flush. Okay, and this bracket is now finished. Let's go over on this side and we'll put that second bracket on. And now remember what I told you about, make sure you measure and you measure correctly. Okay, so we're going to measure from the inside of that bracket right there, all the way across to the inside of where this bracket is going to be. Okay. All right, after we have our measurements of where we need it to be, we'll take our bracket, put it up on the casement. We're going to mark the holes just like that. Okay, and now we have our holes marked here. We're going to come in here, we're going to drill these, and we'll mount this bracket up there as well. Okay, next we're going to drill the holes. We're going to make sure we drill them to the correct depth. Same thing with the bottom one. Okay. Now we're going to switch over to our screwdriver bit. Remember, we're just going to catch the one screw loosely. We're not going to tighten it up yet. Okay. Same thing here. We're going to catch it one or two threads. Okay, then once we catch it a couple of threads, then we can screw it tight. Our bracket's on nice and tight now. Next, we're going to mount our hanger bracket up there, and that goes up in the center, so let's do that. Okay, next we take our hanger bracket, and if you look on the bracket itself, somewhere it'll tell you up or bottom, so that way you know which way it goes. And this goes just like this, center of the window right here, and we're going to make it even with the top of the frame right here, because that's how we have the bracket over there. So we're going to mark the hole here, we're going to mark the hole there, there, and there, and remember we're going to drill it just partially, right? Now we'll take our bracket, hold it up over here, and we're going to catch one screw loosely, a couple of threads, then we'll catch the second one. Okay, and that's our bracket. Let's put our blinds in there, and we'll finish this job off. We're ready to take our blinds. We'll put them into the opening here on the one side. Put it into our bracket there. And then we'll slide it in right over here. Snap it down. Snap it down. And there they go. All right, so as you can see, installing the blinds is fairly easy. Once you get your measurements down, it's just a matter of drilling those pilot holes and mounting it where you choose to. As I said, here we mounted it into the wood. You can mount it above in the sheetrock itself. And if you do have to mount it in the sheetrock, then you may need to use drywall anchors to hold it in place. But that's it, this job is done, and we're on to the next one. Just make sure you make all your measurements before you drill anything, and you should be in good shape. All right, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. When you hit the subscribe button, you can also highlight the bell, and you'll be notified of future uploads. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.